Plant versus Benavidez. Oh man, I've been waiting on this all my life. I felt like it. You know, we're getting so much good fights. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to Terrence. Shout out to Earl. I don't give a damn about that fight happening no more. I ain't gonna lie, man. Hey, I know y'all probably got frustrated with it too, but hey, man, we're getting Plant Benavidez, bro.
Yeah.
You know, I'm having a fight party at the house. For everybody asking, just because it's here, no, I'm not going. Shawn, you'll be there, right?
I will be there.
Shawn will be there. And Shawn matter of fact, you guys, once you guys find Shawn, tell him to give you my ticket.
I have tickets for him, apparently.
Yeah, so tell him Anthony said give you my ticket and sit right next to him.
If y'all see two random people sitting next to me, they found me. Yeah, they found me.
But man, this is the one, man. This is you got Caleb Plant, 22-1, 13 KOs, 30 years old, 6'1". Caleb bigger than I thought he was.
Mm-hmm. He's 6 foot.
Yeah.
6'1". Yep, he's real.
74-inch arm reach.
Yeah.
You got
knows how to use every single inch.
Okay.
Every single damn inch in them long arms too.
You got Dave Benavidez, former 2-time world champ.
Yeah.
Oh, shout out to Caleb, former world champ. I ain't want to disrespect Caleb.
Yeah.
Benavidez, 26-0, 23 KOs, 26 years old, 6'2", 75-inch arm reach.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't realized how big I've been next to Caleb in church, but I don't think I really realized it. But I did realize David. I'm like, oh, you big.
You go to church?
Yeah. Every once in a while. I realized David. I'm like, oh, you big.
Yeah. Big
well, yeah. I was like, okay, you big, but
dude. Yeah.
So I thought that was gonna be a difference maker. But then I seen Caleb. I'm like, oh, Caleb, that's basically the same size.
Yeah.
So that's not gonna really be a problem. But man, this is a fight of moments, experience. It's a lot, man. This is a world championship fight. This is everything we ever wanted.
Yeah. I really do think this is gonna be the fight of the year.
I could see it. And I
know, like, when you're emotionally invested, when you like know,
man, you got to fight with this dude outside of boxing.
Yeah.
This is the one.
It sucks that boxing is not big, like the popularity of boxing is not where it was in the 60s, 70s,
90s.
Early 80s, 80s, early 90s, because this fight has all of the ingredients that everybody expects and wants out of a fight. And on top of that, you got a championship title in the ring.
Yeah.
This has WBC. What's the name? Has the WBC, right?
No, he got stripped.
Oh, got stripped. But nonetheless, two world champions getting in the ring.
Yeah.
This has everything people be wanting to see, all that hatred and drama, and then they be wanting to see both guys back it up and all. This got all that.
There's a lot of things they're gonna take advantage of. You know, David, they call him Mexican monster. They say he stalk you. He gonna be on you all night. Get your ass on me, I'm gonna tie you up. Caleb Plant, he get inside, tie him up.
Yeah.
Be fast, man. Yeah. Stay one step ahead.
Yeah.
You fought Canelo, which is the top of the top. You've been in that moment. Take advantage of the moment you've been in and learn from that moment.
Yeah.
Yes.
Why you talking like that? You said he wasn't hungry no more. My fault. Just excited.
All right. Let's take advantage of that moment. You've been up there with the Canelo. You got knocked out. Whatever. People been down before. Get your ass back up. Get to work. Put in the work. Learn from that moment. David hasn't been to that peak. Take him to that peak. Show him that, hey, man, there's levels to this. This is different. When them lights turn on, I don't think David ever, the closest I would say in your fight, being your co-main event.
For David, that don't matter.
Yeah.
That don't matter.
I know. I'm just speaking on that. I'm just speaking on Caleb Plant. That's it. We'll get to David.
Yeah.
I'm just speaking on Caleb Plant, just a couple things.
His mind, I think, is going to be the component.
Boom.
The component
Boom.
for him.
You say that, I say this. You talking about Plant, right?
Plant, yeah.
Plant. If you got to win this and it be a non-fan-friendly fight, win it that way. Ooh. If you getting boos because they saying, oh, you running? Don't let that affect you. Win it however. I've seen Floyd get booed. He don't care. Win it however you gotta win it. Move on, bro.
Hey man, I love everything you saying right now.
Hey, win it however you gotta win it. Get the hell out of there.
I love everything you saying right now because
don't because they gonna start. Boo! If he can't cut off the ring and catch you, boo! Whatever. Pop, pop.
So he has the moment in the fight with Canelo. Everybody knows that moment. I don't even need to speak on it. Then like you said, you get knocked out, get your butt up. Everybody's got knocked down. Get up, go back. Gets up, goes out. Not only defeats Anthony Dirrell, but defeats him with the one thing that everybody in this world says you don't have, which is power. Which is you just prove to yourself, along to the world, that you can punch. But here's what was happening during the course of that fight. Coach Brenagh kept yelling, "No, stick to the game plan. Stick to the game plan." That fight went 8 rounds, I think. I don't remember exactly. Yeah. But through the second half of that fight, Coach Brenagh kept yelling, "Stick to the game plan. I don't care what they're saying. Stick to the game plan. Stick to the game plan. Stick." Kept saying it, and boom, it happens.
Yeah.
So guess what? Experience on your side. You get in the ring, you're moving, you're doing your thing. These rounds going your way. You start to hear some boos. Guess what? I've been here before. I don't give a damn what y'all saying. I'm listening to my coach. I'm listening to my game plan. I'm listening to my experience, and that's gonna carry me to my success. So I love everything you're saying right there, right now.
Yeah.
By the way, if you can't tell, I think Caleb gonna win this fight.
Okay. And after I said all that, y'all probably think I think Caleb gonna win this fight.
Until
I roll over to the Dave Benavidez. So I got David in this fight, but
I'm not mad at you.
Pressure.
Yeah.
Pressure.
Yeah.
Can he withstand with this 12 round? This is a world title. This is I think this is considered eliminator. So can he withstand your pressure, the Dave Benavidez pressure, the Mexican monster?
Yeah.
Be smart. Don't go up in there reckless. At the end of the day, this is the boxing game. I know you want to kill him, and I know he wants to kill you. Be smart. My biggest thing I worry about David is, can he cut off that ring? That's going to be a big difference maker. If he can cut off that ring, and it's another thing. When you get the moments, take them. Because when he's there, make him pay. Yeah. When you want to stand in the kitchen, you're gonna get hot. Yeah. It's gonna get hot. Yeah. And I always say about Caleb Plant, he didn't I said last time it was gonna get tricky for him at the end of the fight. Hey, Caleb said we ain't getting into the end of the fight. Yeah. So I feel like once he ate the 9th round, Caleb's fatigue starts to set in. Caleb starts to backtrack. Yeah. You can't have none of that against David. Yeah. You give David one moment. I don't know if he has the one punch knockout power.
David.
Yeah.
I'm not positive.
But he will Earl Spence you.
He can thump. Yeah, you're right.
He gonna break you down.
Right, yeah.
If he gets you see any moment of weakness, he's taking advantage of it.
And I've always said that Errol Spence was a thumper too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I feel
break you down. And you don't even realize you're getting broke down. And that's how
he's like, I know, speaking first hands.
And that's how David is. You don't even realize you're getting broke down, you know?
And so David, when you have those moments, and he's standing in front of you, let the combos go. Just let it off.
I love everything you saying.
Let that off. Yeah. Win the moments, and then
he done took a couple weeks off and said, "Yeah, I'm refreshed. Let me come in here."
Yeah. But win the moments, and also Mr. Benavidez. Hope you did your films, your studies, your X's and O's. You're going up with a good one. Yeah. And Breadman. Yeah. You're going up with a good one. Yeah. That advantage I give to Caleb. Not even gonna lie. Yeah. That camp I give to them. Yeah. But I just think Dave Benavidez is too big, too strong. Yeah.
I love everything you just said about David too.
I think his style and everything is above. He's 26 years old.
Yeah. I think it's got to be aggression, as we know.
Smart aggression.
Smart aggression. Man. Where you coming from, man? Where you coming from, man? Come on now. It's got to be intelligent aggression.
I'd say ring IQ.
Yeah.
That's going to be big for David.
I personally do not think that, I don't know, but it seems like their thoughts and their vibes are on the same level. Yeah. But if I had to pick one, I would give the IQ edge, the brains to Caleb. Caleb is the kind of fighter who's very reactive, which means he has to think ahead in order for him to react correctly. He reacted correctly even in the Canelo fight, more than the majority of that fight. He had a moment, whatever. So I think that I give that edge to Caleb. So here's the thing. You just be very smart and intelligent with your aggression. Mm-hmm. You mix up your combinations. You don't allow Caleb to get going from the outside and stay going from the outside. Mm-hmm. Fight with him from the outside. You work your way up, and then you bang him on the inside. And like you said with Caleb on the inside, tie up.
Yeah, tie his ass up.
Make it a hard night for him to get off that power and break you down and things like that. But then if you are Benavidez, when you get up on him,
just throw.
And he's tied you up. Like bend back.
Use that body.
Use that body. All those
physical.
This is a great fight.
This is a physical versus finesse.
This is a great fight.
Oh, you like it? You like him speaking? I feel like you're at church right now.
I'm loving it. Amen. Yeah. No, I'm loving it because I think that when everybody talks about styles make fights, of course, we look at it like it is just a saying. Mm-hmm. It is a common phrase because true fight fans and people who know boxing know that at any given day, this counterpuncher who's very fast and sharp, and as we can see has power now, can beat this aggressive Jason-like Mexican monster of David Benavidez, who's 6'2" with 75-inch reach. You know what I mean? And the power is not lagging. You know what I mean? Like both guys are real. And I mean, I got so much more to say. I spoke to Shawn this morning. And Shawn said, I went and visited, he said he visited David in Seattle. Yeah. And he said, man, I think he's special. I think that this is the fight where he shows us that he's special. And I do, man. I trust everything that Shawn says. Shawn says he has not shown us yet how good he is. He's shown us that he's really good. But I think this is the fight where he shows us how special he is. And even though I picked Caleb, when I heard that, I said, uh-oh. I said, uh-oh. Here's why I picked Caleb, because I think that David's gonna walk into a lot of punches. Mm-hmm. I think that he's gonna walk into some power that he didn't expect. Mm-hmm. And I think that while we're used to seeing him break fighters down, I think the things that he walks into is gonna break him down a little bit. Okay. And even that playing field of that aggressive attack that he has. Mm-hmm. I think that it's not gonna be what we're used to seeing. You know what I mean? And I think that Caleb is going to be able to maneuver and outsmart David through the course of a 12-round fight. That's why I picked Caleb, but it's a 50-50 fight because David's got some speed of his own, as said to me by Zittel. I said, yo, is that speed real or is it just...
He was in the ring with him.
I know. We're going to get there. Is it real or is it just the fighters that he's fighting against and he looks fast or whatever? He said, no, the speed is real, man. I saw it firsthand. The speed is real and he is going to be a problem from the outside as well as the inside. And I'm like, dang. Because if this fight goes to the inside, you would think that David has the advantage, but I've seen Caleb dig to the body. I've seen Caleb dig to the body.
You say body? Body work will be the most important part of this fight for both fighters.
Both fighters.
Can you slow the Mexican monster down? Can you slow Caleb down from moving?
Yeah. If y'all go back and y'all watch Caleb against Anthony Darrell, Caleb throws a lot of straight shots to the body, straight jabs, but they're stabbing jabs. And y'all heard
they hurt.
Y'all have heard Andre Darrell talk about the stabbing jab.
They hurt.
Andre Darrell, Andre Ward. Yes, they hurt.
Oh, okay.
Goddamn.
He been in there with him.
Stabbing jabs. That's why you call it stabbing. It's not a fast jab. It's a stabbing jab. Uh-huh. And he's also got that straight right hand. Stop on the dime, throw the straight right to the body. You know what I mean? Like those are punches that you get caught up trying to block like this. My shirt's a little tight because I'm a little heavy set right now.
Just ripping it back.
Yeah. No, it didn't. Y'all. No, it didn't. But you block right here, but then look, it opens you up. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I just think that on all cylinders, man, this is going to be a great fight. Somebody talked to me and said, yo, you spar with both of them. What do you think? I said, both fighters are not who I spar with. You speak on Caleb first. I think the first time I sparred with Caleb might have been 2017, 2016. And I was just ahead of him. I won't say I was light years ahead of him, but I was ahead of him physically. My punch output, my strength. I was outthinking him, outmaneuvering him.
He didn't peak at the time.
No. He
ain't what he is.
Fast forward, I sparred with him when he was getting ready for Canelo, and right before I fought Terrence, and
he was good.
Like night and day.
Yeah.
Just completely different.
Because y'all picked him to beat Canelo.
And like I told
doing a good job.
Yeah, and like I told my guy, I was like, yo, when I sparred with him for Canelo, when he was fighting Canelo, like I tried to use a Canelo style, you know what I mean? And so I tried to regress my punch output and try to regress my foot movement and things like that. And it backfired on me because he's so sharp. You got to fight like me in order to get with Caleb. If you're 5'7" and shorter arms, I think I got like my reach is like 72 or something like that, you know? David is none of that. Then you fast forward and like, well, you spar with David. What do you think? I said, well, I spar with David. I was in my maybe 160. David probably looked at me like he was getting in the ring with a welterweight. He probably was 180 at least and was taking it light on me. What do you want me to say? You know, I said he found out after 2 rounds that he couldn't take it light on me. But how much is he going to really ramp it up against a guy he's looking at as smaller? I said, guess what? I was 160, 165 when I sparred with him, but I'm 5'7". And I fight at welterweight. So he's never going to take me serious as somebody who's going to bang him out, you know? Yeah. We got into moments where he used some speed. We got into moments where he tried to muscle me and use power. But I just wasn't sparring with a David Benavidez that fights at 168 coming into the ring, fighting at 180, but he's just sharp 180, you know? Mm-hmm. So you talk about both these guys rehydrating. Both these guys going to be a little bit bigger. Yeah. David's going to be bigger than Caleb, you know? So... even from that standpoint, if you say who's better from sparring with them, I spar with the somewhat out of shape David against a very good Canelo or a Caleb who's getting ready for Canelo, you know? Mm-hmm. So it's really hard to determine who's better from that standpoint, but both guys got speed. Both guys, as we can see, got power. Both guys have styles that match up with this fight tremendously. Mm-hmm. And that's why I think this is going to be the fight of the year.
And, you know, with Caleb, like it showed me a lot in the Canelo fight. This is mental. I play sports a lot, and I've been in his moment where, man, we was winning. I'm like, damn, we have 2 touchdowns, 4th quarter. We got this. I'm thinking about the celebration. We lost every time. This happened in my life like 5 times. Woo! And I remember that feeling.
You ain't never,
you know when it happened again? When the young boys played last year when they was beating the team. Yeah. I'm like, I'm gonna have the kids back.
Oh, no, you did.
Yeah.
Oh, you put that on them.
I ain't say it.
Yeah. But you put that on.
But hey, when you think, and that's me, and when you think like that, that's always.
How could you not learn from that yet?
It's in your. I'm just.
Let me ask you: have you learned from it now?
Nah, because I always have to be like, you couple your fights. I said, after this.
You don't put that on me.
Oh, yeah, I put it on you.
Okay, you owe me some money. You owe me some money.
You get paid no matter what.
That's true. That is true.
Yeah, I've seen your $100,000 checks.
That's true.
$100 million checks. I mean,
you don't know. You don't know. You don't know. There's too many zeros, man. He don't know. He don't know where the numbers go.
I just worry that he gets comfortable when he feels like he's ahead.
Think about it like this. Mm-hmm. Think about it like this. When you like. That's a different game from boxing. Boxing is like one or done. Yeah. One and done. Mm-hmm. And so you had the situation with Canelo and you had to fight yourself back to this moment. You don't regress and go back to having that same moment. You fight through that moment because you've learned from it. Yeah, it's just different. Yeah. I'm not saying, you know what I mean? Like I talk about you being a knucklehead and all that kind of stuff. You can say hopefully he learned from it. Yeah. The whole team learned from it.
Yeah, hopefully.
I talked to Coach Wade the other day. I said, I ain't gonna say nothing, you know. When we have our private conversations and stuff like that, but I can tell you firsthand, that's something that they all learn from.
Yeah, that won't happen again.
When you got caught on TV like that you learn from that. You know what I mean?
So I'm wondering, like with that conditioning, that's why I picked Caleb. You
mean you pick David?
David. Well, that's why I picked David. It's a force field. Early in the fight, that force field gonna be big.
Yeah.
Caleb's like, he can't touch me. 5th round, that fourth, it's whittled down a little bit, but I'm still comfortable. 8th round, it's still squeezing, but I'm good. 9th round, shit. 10th round, he on me. I gotta take some shit. Now I gotta make it to the end.
I'm stuck on you. You immature as hell talking about force fields. Force fields ain't real.
I don't know. Your kids talk about force fields?
No, man.
Okay. I don't even know where that came from because I never said that in my life.
But it makes sense.
Yeah, but
it ain't a force field.
Like I said, in they're not even just Canelo fight. I always seen that in a lot of Caleb fight.
Yeah.
The conditioning is
Yeah.
a problem.
Yeah.
And I ain't taking no shots at Coach Wade. Nothing. But
Yeah.
It's just, I think him as a...
You can train a fighter, but
You
whatever
can't train for boxing.
you could train a fighter, but whatever they're built to be,
Yeah.
you can't take a lot of times you can't take a fighter beyond what he's built to be. Some fighters are built like I was built to do everything that I did. My dad took me beyond.
You and Floyd was two of the ones that had great condition.
Yeah. Yeah.
Great condition.
Yeah. So you can improve conditioning, but you can improve it to where God wants it to be.
Yeah.
Once you meet that threshold, there's very few that can get bust through that threshold.
Yeah. Especially when you're fighting in a world title fight.
Yeah.
But hey, from what we saying, sound like we getting a great fight.
Yeah.
Hell of a fight.
Fight of the year, man. I know that Tank and Ryan are there. That is the what was I calling it? That's the fight of the year, like from a standpoint of, I don't even know what the hell I was calling it before, but this I believe is the fight of the year for fight fans. That's the fight of the year for the entertainment industry. Tank and Ryan. That is a industry touching every single household type of fight. This one right here is one for fans to literally pop some popcorn. And I trust me, if I was ringside calling this fight, I would have popcorn with me.
You're that hype about it.
I'm that hype about this one.